Hello, Jack.
You look so cute. I love the flowers.
Thank you. I know I decided to go for the 90s look, and I love you, but the 90s edition of the bundle game. I'm watching it. I'm not going to get the answer because I want other people to have a chance. Jack.
I really need help with those acted outs.
But I try to think of something I could be like, but I can't really be Kelly Kapowski because my hand's not long enough. But I'd be someone else or
I think
whatever.
you're rocking a Kelly Kapowski vibe.
Yeah. Okay. I want to introduce you to my interpreter. She's gonna be here with us today. Her name is Cassie.
Hi, Kelsey. Nice to meet you. The
Um,
only thing I know is,
yeah.
how are you?
Good. Yay! A few people
Hold on.
saying like my bird podcast with Ben. He was before we start. I wanted to apologize. I was going to teach myself some sign language, but I couldn't. But I know I could say I'm sorry. I'm like, you know, sorry. So that could be jump up for you. So we rolled on with the podcast.
I watched your episode with them. It was really funny. Those guys make me laugh.
Yeah, yeah. I might have them on in the bar to help with the promotion for the bar movie. Don't you? Like, I told them if you will bring Nikki with you, I will love you forever. I might even
Nikki.
bump you to number one and kick Tyler out. You're like, oh, I'm like, not really. It could be number two.
I was gonna say you better not be kicking Tyler out.
No, no,
I saw
definitely.
he's doing a live tomorrow. Did you see that? He's doing
Yeah,
a live at noon tomorrow.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hopefully try to make it because my son had the birthday party and it ends that time. So I'm like, keep talking to the band. I'm gonna be in my car talking to him. So keep talking to the band. Just give me 30 minutes or something.
You just like leave your son at the birthday party. How old is he?
11.
He
Movie
can fend for
dinner.
himself.
So
He's fine.
here's $20. Grab me some more candy or go to the ice cream shop down there. It'll be fine. Give me a
Hey,
chocolate belly butter if they have it.
like I've got Tyler time now. You have time with your friends.
But I wanted to thank you for coming on the Cat Chat podcast. I'm looking forward to our random girl chat about many different topics.
Thank you for having me on. I'm so glad we were able to make this work. And we both talk really fast. So Kelsey is going to be working overtime.
Yeah, but I'll make sure we have some water break or Dr. Pepper break in between. All right, but I wanted to know your experience and your journey through the porn world and Hallmark movies. How did it start? What is it like? I know everybody's a normal person, but what is it like a normal and how to do audition for movies? I mean, I know they're really close with Brittany and Rachel. One, a few of my favorites as well.
They're both amazing. So I always wanted to be an actor, like ever since I was a little girl. And oh my gosh, Kat, I need to, sorry.
I know.
I
I'm
just
talking
got
about having
totally
a fashion
distracted.
team on here, and the
Wait,
rest of it is just my
wait,
heart,
before
my husband.
before I continue, we really do need to pay attention to this water bottle. Wait, so we have many Tylers. We have three wise men and a baby. What else is on there?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I have the boot shot tradition and Joshua Church photo with something. Three white men and a baby, and
Wait,
I did that David.
can I please take a
That
picture
made
of
me
this?
no Brad from Roddy Marsh, I think, and the famous cousin for the donut a week before Palm Beach. And I have Taylor from Three White Man, David, Josh, it's time for him to come home for Christmas. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I'm still collecting.
That looks amazing. You need a shirtless one from Letterkenny.
Yeah. Probably. It'll be right here. I got a spot for it right here. I might
You've
need to
got
get
room.
another water bottle.
Sorry to Kelsey and to Kat and to anyone who's listening. I just
Again.
got real girl talk here. So
Yeah, but
I started off when I was really little. I wanted to be an actor. There was really nothing else I wanted to do, and my family was really, really good at sports. My parents were the coaches of the basketball team. My brother and sister were the star players, and I didn't even make the starting lineup, even though my parents coached. So they were like, we have to get her into something else. What can she do? She doesn't have talent in all the things that we know about, but she talks a lot. So that's how they decided, oh, she seems like she might be into acting and stuff like that. So I did acting all growing up. Then I studied acting. I got my undergrad degree in acting and my master's degree. And then I moved to New York and I was doing a lot of theater stuff and some TV and film. But then it was really exciting because I've always loved Hallmark movies. I always watched them with my mom and my sister. And Shawl, we met in an acting class, and we both realized that we loved Hallmark movies and we loved talking about them, but a lot of our friends or the people we know in New York didn't. So we started our podcast, The Bubbly Sesh, and then teamed up with Hallmark Channel. So that was a really exciting way to get to turn something that was just a hobby and a passion into a career, which I never thought I'd be podcasting. Like I always just thought I'd only be acting. But it was really fun because it was like, oh, I get to just hang out with one of my friends and just talk about something that we love.
Yeah, I've heard about the Bubbly Dutch podcast from Love and Latte, formerly known as Hallmark Happening. She's the sweet. I had her on my podcast at the beginning of the week. She's so sweet, very shy, and very sweet. I'm really, really enjoying talking about a whole bunch of Hallmark movies and books, and just getting known to each other on how podcasts they come up. And
she's really sweet. I love her. She's she's been doing it for a while now too. And it's so great to see. I think that's the best thing. Yes, I love the Hallmark Channel content for sure. And I always will. But I think that the best thing that has come out of it is this community that we're all in together, because we all have become friends over this shared passion, and we all get to geek out together over the things that we love so much.
Yeah, for sure. Like every time we could do a podcast or to talk about the podcast journey and how did it start, I've always wanted to do a podcast. I would think Romadrama, Palm Beach, but no, I can't do it. No, because there's no way, because I'm a mother of two kids, a 13-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son, and he's special needs. And I'm also a teacher to that at a public school, high school, which I found myself, I would not teach high school, but I love it. I will not go back to middle school or elementary because I have those at home. But I'm not going to do a podcast. So Dora, you, Hallmark, and a couple of other my friends, I go for it. If it's one podcast a month, okay. No, I think, I'm not after drama, Chicago. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm not trying to think, and then the whole Walmart University cut off, and I have literally the whole store in my closet right now. But was like, are you bootlegging? I'm like, yeah, I'm selling everything double of what you're selling for. The keep half and the half go to Toronto. They were like, no, you got
I know what you're doing.
So, and I was really honored to have him at my first podcast. I was so nervous a couple of days before that, of course, he went on live before my podcast. Because I know we have a very nervous person here. But Kat, once we started talking, the shoes are going to flow. We're going to laugh together. It's going to be great. I promise. I'm like, oh, okay.
really handsome. It's hard not to relax when someone that handsome is telling you it's going to be okay.
I know. Especially after podcast, I'm thinking I have a name for him. I cannot believe how much I was obsessing over it for a while, and they come to me to ask the podcast, why? Why? But Random, I have a name for you, but you're gonna think I'm crazy. He was like, I'm like throwing it clean with respectful, and I put it on the wife doesn't have to worry about anything like that. Neither does my husband. So I gave him the name. He was like, I absolutely love it because you're so obsessed with my eyebrow. My husband, once that goes up, I'm gone. So like, bang, because with that eyebrow or the look, I'm like, bang. Why didn't I tell you what that on the podcast? But yeah.
I love that you had
it. So every time I come on it live, you was talk to you. I'm like, stop that. Stop that.
I love that you had to let him know that it was a clean name so that your spouses would be okay with it.
Yeah. So, and I started doing that because I wanted, it was not specifically just for Hallmark, you know, like Hallmark, podcasters, writers, authors. No, I have a couple of authors coming on at the end of this month and authors. And then slowly branch out to maybe just myself and my entrepreneurs and staff influencers and people with different definite. And because right now I'm working on a big project because I feel like I want people to be aware and educated again that culture and how to communicate or how to okay, I'm gonna try take a paper and a pen or just learn the basics. Because I feel like it's always been important, but right now we're at a time and a society where everything matters. Republican, don't talk to me. Democrat, don't talk to me. Or whatever, I have my issues with football. So people, being in that team, it's okay. Now my rival, they're safe. They're like, okay. I'm like, once you know me, I take my football seriously. But if you're going to ask me how I feel about this season, I don't have an answer for you right now.
I was going to ask you, who's your team and who don't you like?
Green Bay Packers.
Okay. Yes.
Green Bay Packers, my number one team. My number one, I don't want to use the hatred word, but my number one most disliked team in the world. I'm going to have to say Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, that's okay. I can get on board with that.
But not because it could be because of Tom Brady, those Patriots and Buccaneers. Whatever team Tom Brady touches, I'm sorry. I just don't like that man.
Yeah, that man, I do not understand the fascination with that man. He's not for me. Giselle is delightful though.
Right. He's a good, he could be a good person with a good heart and everything, but no.
He doesn't do it for you in the hunk realm, I guess.
No. If you need a hunk of football, that will be the Chicago. Okay. Before he moved to the Chicago Bears from the Packers, Robert Tanyan, number 85, tight end.
Oh, I don't know. I have to look him up. He's a hunk. Okay.
But my husband, he's the Bears fan. We're going to the Packers to the Bears game in December. I'm going to cheer for him, not the team. Him. But I'm going to cheer for the Packers.
Specifically.
I'm going to be wearing his jersey. And he's like, okay. I'm going to leave the game not in Chicago. I will not go into Chicago game. They're dangerous. Some stadiums are just dangerous. Yeah. I'm like, no.
He's like, I'm not about this energy.
And Lambeau Field and neutral. It's a place where literally both fans come together and they should kindly, politely trash talk, but it should not going to the bathroom halftime, getting beat the crap out of that other stadium. I'm telling you from experience.
Well, can you guys teach me how to say trash talk in ASL? How do you say trash talk?
Trash. Well, trash.
Trash.
Trash talk.
Oh, wait, do it again.
Trash
Sorry.
talk. Like
Trash talk.
trash talk.
I love it.
Right.
It really lands when you say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trash talk.
All right. So yeah. So what were some of the movies that you've been supporting? Whatever movie was about Brittany, Paul Green, Trevor. You have any like funny moment or like, oh my god, I cannot believe that you did that in any movie. I mean, I like the engagement part too. I was just like, when you were Rachel in her wedding dress, you're like,
I loved getting to shoot that scene with Rachel. So Rachel and I, we've been friends since probably 2019. And I'd always been saying, oh my goodness, I want to work with her so bad. I'd interviewed her a bunch of times. I was a big fan of her work. And then I met Brian Bird on the set of When Hope Calls. And we got to know each other. And he said, oh, I think there's a part for you in a movie that I'm doing. So I auditioned. Trevor was already signed on for the movie. And they were looking for a leading lady. And I knew they were looking at a lot of people and trying to work out schedules. And then I saw that Rachel Boston had posted something on Instagram. And Trevor had commented, can't wait to see you soon. So I texted her and I said, Rachel, are you playing Hannah in the engagement plot? And she said, yes. Why? And I said, I'm playing your best friend. And we were so excited. We were just doing, a little happy dance. So then when we got to set, Rachel was, I think, 6.5 or 7 months pregnant at that point. So it was really, really exciting to be on set with her because, it really showed me a lot about how, women can really do anything. I'd already really admired her, but here she is, 6.5, 7 months pregnant. And we're filming in Colorado Springs, in Colorado. And the elevation's pretty high there. So I had done a show in Denver before and knew about the elevation and stuff like that. And, we had like oxygen tanks off stage when we were doing our show. So I knew that was a thing we'd be contending with. So Rachel, being pregnant and with the elevation, it was the first day. The first day was a massive day for Rachel. It was her big ending monologue where she talks about love making us real in front of everyone. I mean, it's all Rachel the first day. And she comes in and the altitude is kind of a thing. And she just sits down for like 10 minutes, gets herself together and proceeds for the rest of the day to just absolutely like not only kill it performance wise, but Rachel's such a leader on set. And even though, she was, the lead of this movie and pregnant, she was worried about everybody else. And I just can't say enough good things about Rachel. She just really, is such a good friend of mine now. And I just love her so much. But it was really funny doing the movie with them because Rachel and Trevor like immediately had like best friend energy with each other. So they would like not even bicker, but just their like banter back and forth was just so fun and funny. I think a funny story from on set was that the day that Trevor, and her name is Andy Dawn, she was the villain of the movie. The day that they had to have their big kiss, Andy was talking to me the day before and she was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat a bunch of disgusting stuff before I kiss Trevor. You would have never known because the kids look great. but the whole team on the engagement plot, like Brandon Clark is a really good friend of mine now who directed the movie, and it really felt like a family on set, which was really, really amazing because, I find that, whenever I do a project, I get close to people, but there's usually like little cliques and stuff. And on this movie, I didn't feel like that at all. I felt like everyone really loved and supported each other. And, we got to make a movie that I think everyone felt really proud of and excited about because we did it, and we did it with just a lot of joy and not a lot of stress, at least on my part. I didn't feel stressed.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching that movie and I was just like, I gave kudos for any actor or actor Brandon or acting or just had a baby and right to work. I mean, like I'm watching the movie and this is the movie that she got with Brandon and they do everything to like cover it up or like big bag, the car. I'm telling you, I love that hat Rachel had underneath my plant. She looked like I was like, girl, you're rocking the wardrobe in that movie, I mean, any movie, Rachel, she brings the joy, delight, and a little bit, snarky, sarcastic with the banter, like her and Paul Campbell.
Oh,
I love
I
it.
love
I
them
love it. I
together.
told Paul Campbell, I'm like, you gotta work with Rachel more. You gotta do it like magic on the screens and stuff. Same concept with Lacey and Brandon Elliott in All
Yes.
My Heart in Love, and of course Andrew and Nikki. Just master couple. I'm just like, come on, you
I
know.
feel like I love that because those are like their work husbands and work wives. Like they feel like they work so well together. And they're like all those people that you named are such kind people. Like I think, almost everyone I've met in the Hallmark
Mhm.
world has been so kind, but like they're exceptionally kind people who just, they take their job seriously, but they also make the set a fun place to be. And I think that that's really important to cultivate that kind of environment.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like how they talk about each other. Oh, once we started working, we worked together 15 years ago, and here we are again. I was just like, that's amazing. I mean, it's just like everybody says Hallmark is one big happy family. It's just not the people in Hallmark, but the people outside of Hallmark, like you, me, Ashley, Dara, Gabrielle, the list goes
Yes.
on.
Yeah, I feel like we all found a group of people that we can really relate to and that we have fun with. We have the same sense of humor. We have a blast together, and we all love these movies, but then you realize how much you have in common besides the movies.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, wanna share who you wanna work with? Like maybe eventually a leading lady, but in the party world movies, is there any person that you wanna work with or do a project with? I don't think it had to be in Hallmark, it could be outside of Hallmark or inside of Hallmark.
Ooh, okay, that's a great question. And there's so many people. I think someone that is just top of mind right now. Um, I don't know if you know her. Her name's Kiana Teresa. She's done a bunch of Hallmark stuff. She did Good Witch. She did When Hope Calls. She did the latest
Yeah,
mystery
yeah.
movie. She's done a lot of stuff. So I am like, Kiana, you need to be a leading lady because she's always playing the best friend. And I was like, you need to be the leading lady, and I want to play your best friend. And she's so wonderful. We're friends in real life, and I think she's so talented, and I think she would absolutely shine as the leading lady. She's got like this great main character energy, and the Hallmark family loves her. So if we were to do a Hallmark movie, I would love to do a Christmas movie with her and play her best friend. In the world of non-Hallmark, Um, someone I really, really love, I just think he's an incredible actor, is Andrew Garfield. I just think he's so great. And we met on an airplane one time, and I was struggling to get, I was actually coming back from TCAs in LA. So I was flying from LA to New York, and his seat was like right by mine. And I was trying to get my suitcase up in the overhead compartment. And at the time, he was doing a project where his hair was blonde. And he was like, and you know, he's got that great British accent that I won't try to attempt, but he was like, oh, you know, I don't want to be presumptuous, but do you need a hand with that? And I was like, oh, yes, please.
Yeah, he's a good actor, and he's pretty good looking, so I take you for that.
Yeah, he's good looking, he's good, and I think he has a lot of depth, and there's a lot of pain in his work. And I think that that's something to me that, even though I really like Hallmark stuff, something that I really like exploring, especially when I get to do theater or stuff that's a little bit darker. I think that's a place where I've always kind of put my pain. You know, therapy is great, but acting's even better.
Yeah, like a stunt man, stunt woman, you could be someone.
Yes.
Like you brought up under like challenge on the 90s, like a challenge, like a trick on stunt. I was like,
Yes. Yes. Wait, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, after
would you ever want to be in a Hallmark movie? And if so, what kind of character would you like to play?
I told the band I wouldn't mind being in any Hallmark movie, just let them know, you know, because, you know, like I told them, I really like the movie Color My World Woodland.
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Like at the beginning when the stranger lady went like that something, I can't remember what she said. Something about Lily doing the painting and, you know, how her disability and over to the, I was like, excuse me, I'm like looking at the TV, I was like, she's an actress stay there. My son was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm fine. Everybody could just tell me it's a Hallmark movie. I'm like, I guess it's a movie, but it's a real thing. It's a real disability. So I will tell you, Ben, I was just, everything in that movie, I'm a Lily, Erica, you, and what was that boy's name? Steve, Kevin. All of that. I was just like, what do you, I want more movies up there. If they're looking for like a that person, you know, I'm Bill Athenic. You know, I'm that myself. I dine, I talk, you know. No.
You don't mind kissing Benjamin Ayers?
Maybe with anybody, really literally anybody. But if you could just get me in a movie all the time, I could be like a, you know, annoying cousin or sister or just like a random love interest. I don't know. But I need to be in a movie with fun. I really need to be like brother to sister. And I know Dara and you brought up a couple of postings ago about Hallmark. If you were in a Hallmark movie, who would you want to play you? I was like, Jack. Jack is going to play me because we were alike.
Yes, for sure.
One. I don't know who else will match up that kind of energy. Brittany, but she's more like, but we're more like,
yeah, we have.
And I don't, it could be a Christmas movie, it could be a summer, spring movie. Just put my dream team in and I'm game.
I love that. Get the dream team in.
Just put them in. Put them in because I told Dara when she's done calling Andrew, cousin Andrew, brother Tyler. I'm the family, so I'm gonna be like, brother, cousin, brother, together.
I love how she does that. It's like, yeah, we are one big happy family.
But and then after my podcast with Paul, I call him she DM'd me. She goes, I got to call you Paul. Paul Camper. Yeah. What do I need to call now? She goes, no, just Paul Camper. I mean, the band that the brother band. brother cut it into the part, just big. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, you're like, that works.
Yeah. Okay. Bundle game. How did that come up with your sister Cassie? I met her briefly at Romadrama because I kept looking at her. She looked familiar. And then I walked by. I was like, oh, the sister. Hi.
She is so great. So Cassie, we've been best friends since we were little. We didn't just share a bedroom growing up. We shared a bed. So we we're really close growing up. We went to the same college, but we're really different. So she studied economics. She served in the Peace Corps. And she's so smart, and she always wanted to start her own business. So we were always making these games just for fun, for our family and for our friends. We would take them to events. And then someone was like, oh my gosh, the Board Game Sisters, you guys should make this into a company. So we were like, oh, okay. That sounds like a good idea. So for the first 50 games that we sold, we were doing them all literally by hand. We were getting our mom would get old games from like the thrift store. We would cover them in contact paper. We would write the cards by hand. Like our dad was like selling them online. Like they were doing all these things to help us out. And then we were like, okay, well, people really seem to like this. Let's do a Kickstarter campaign. So that's how we got our manufacturer and started like printing them professionally. But it's really fun because we get to know people through their bundle blueprint that they fill out. So all of our games are customized. So we get to learn people's favorite inside jokes and memories and use all their photos to make a really personalized game for them. And then we partnered with Hallmark Channel to do a countdown to Christmas game and a One Calls the Heart game. So it's really, really fun. But I think our next endeavor, I hope so, is doing a Hynes game. Yep. That would be really fun.
I will buy that game. Give me a good card. I will buy that game. I'm not on the tie your hand inside and out. Ask me any question. Hopefully I get it right. But yeah, you need to get that. If you need help with questions, pictures, and
we would love that, because we were like, oh, we should collaborate with the Hynes. And I contacted Tyler about it. We'll see what he thinks. He's open to the idea. So putting it out there in the universe that we could have a Hynes game to celebrate this fandom that we love.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Wait, are you spicy?
I'm gonna watch all the postings and live and stories about fun. I know the answer to that question. I should play, which is really interesting. Like the blueprint, the theme, it's the same, no change it for any specific occasion.
So we ask in our bundle blueprint is basically we just do a deep dive and we find out all about that family or that couple or that friend group. So there are 83 cards in the deck, and every card changes for the specific family or friend group or whatever kind of group it is. But I think if we did the Hynes one, we would create it all together and then, mass produce the Hynes game. But I need to ask you, Kat, are you a spicy Hyne or a regular Hyne?
I like to call myself a spicy Hyne, but I think I'm like a normal and general Hyne, but I have my small group called the Nutty Hyne. Please do not ask why or how the Nutty come up in the first place, okay?
I didn't even know about this group.
Okay. Okay, Ashley Cooper might tell me for saying the story on my podcast, but I'm just gonna get out with it. Tyler, if you're watching, I hope you're laughing. And this is why we don't do nothing. The man out of the gutter or the man in the gutter thinking nothing. It's just like a harmless story, inside joke, that kind of stuff. But the Naughty Hyne, the content, I want to say 8 people because we were actually there when it happened. Okay. Tyler and Paul Campbell and Terry were doing their 3 Wise Men and a Baby live commentary. Oh, I love that. I should would do the Romadrama Chicago every December because I would literally go. I'm not even 2 hours away from Chicago. So And it was a Christmas gift for my mom. I was like, thank you. I get to see Tyler twice, and it's such much fun. I'm not going to New Jersey. I wish I was, but I'm not. But during that live commentary, I was sitting in the front row with Ashley because of her disability with a wheelchair and her friend Amber and a whole bunch of Hynes right behind you too or behind me. So I was watching. And then Tyler made sure that we were okay, and he made sure that I was able to see his face along with my interpreter and everything. And he had a bag of, I think it was walnut or the cluster bite. So he came over to us and they gave me a dumb ass, dumb not relating thing, and it's sitting over there. And then Ashley tapped the cam behind that, or I tapped the cam. And we had Thomas tied nut, and the whole thing flew out of proportion. So we like to call it the nutty handy.
The nutty Hynes he got.
The hiney for life, fight the hiney, the nutty hiney. So that's where it fall apart.
I mean, the nutty Hynes, he willingly gave you his nuts. So I think that
Yeah, no, so we were just teasing, and then after told tobacco, come, I think she sent me, actually, Sylvia and Dom, like a care package. It was like a stocking with a little elf Tyler, a little elf, and Doc. So she gave us different Doc from a movie. I think I got the 3-1, Man and the Baby Doc. I have 4 parents, so I can't remember. And a picture, and a Christmas card, and nut. And then she wrote down, tied, nut. I was like, oh, come. So now we should have, after that one, Instagram or whatever, I should hashtag Nutty Hiney, know who you are. Or we have a close friend story on Instagram, just the Nutty Hiney. Like I
nutty
said,
Hynes.
60 to 80 people because everybody was like, literally, they were like, I'm happy nut. And Dad sent me maple syrup covered walnut. I started, Dad to get the nut. I'm like, please, here we go with the nut again. No, moving on, we need to think of another hashtag.
I think it's a pretty good hashtag, though.
Boing. No.
Story. I can't believe I didn't know that before. I did not know just how deep it went in the fandom, the nutty Hynes.
Yeah. So like at the mind in and out of the gutter again, Tyler dying. I did not prompt it. Ashley. One arm bandit flip flop.
We always blame Ashley.
Oh yeah, she thought she takes all the blame anymore. So she's all good. No problem.
Hi, Ashley. We love you if you're listening.
For sure. Nah, she will watch it. I will make sure you got named and mentioned a lot. A lot. And you can hate us both if you want.
Yeah, if she's mad, I'll make it up to her.
Yeah. Now, I heard you were helping out and not taking over, but helping out with Christmas Con New Jersey.
Yes, it's gonna be really fun. So Allie, who's the head of social media and has become a really good friend of mine, she's having a baby. So she won't be at 90s Con in Tampa in September, and she won't be able to come to New Jersey. So I'm gonna be doing the social media for them, which should be really fun because one, I'll get to hang out with all the stars that we really love, but I'll get to meet Chevy Chase for the first time, which should be interesting.
That would be fun, yeah. I thought, because I know Tyler was posting something about Chubby and the not posting without the, oh, Tyler's going to have a blast in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it should be very
I'm
interesting.
a little nervous about the professional follow-up between Chubby and Tyler. So you're going to have to keep me in the loop on that because I'm not going to miss anything. I'm going to live vicariously through any handy back behind you. I mean, we done with the nutty handy they're going, but it's up this one. But I'm gonna be like,
oh, we'll keep you in the loop. You won't miss a trick. You'll be right in it with us.
yeah, for sure. I'll be hunted on my Instagram, but then my battery goes down. Crap, I'm going on my computer. Crap, I'm going on my iPad. That
like
could be
all the
me.
devices at once.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm excited about that. I hope Allie had a safe maternity leave and birth of her child.
Yeah, I think she's really excited. She has a little girl now, so it'll be nice for her to have a sibling. So I think it's going to be really fun, but we'll miss her a lot. But I said to her, she's so brilliant. She's also an actor, which is very cool. So she's a great
Oh,
actor. Yeah, she's really great. And she thinks of so many creative ideas for social media, like something that she did at the last Christmas con we were at this summer, where Barbara Eden, I Dream of Jeannie, was there, and she had her do a little thing of, kind of blinking and nodding and getting her wish, and she ended up with like all the Hallmark hunks.
yeah,
And I was
that
like,
was the
it's
best.
adorable, right?
Like, and then I would love to do that with the Hallmark because I'm like, just
Oh
have
yeah.
more to count the 30 right now. Boom, boom. I'm like, oh, I have fun here. I have time here. Hey, boy, take my picture.
Just surrounded by all the hunkiness.
That awesome. That's a number one. The can't the whole thing. Well, actually, not number one. Maybe number two. The number one is when my friend came. Sylvia and Dan at the moment Jake walked out. I was like, lucky I'm not there, but fine, whatever. That's fine.
I would
I
have
got the
loved if you
pictures
were
you
there.
want with him in that outfit. And
Oh yeah, there were some hot
yeah,
outfits there.
I got a video that came with that. Are you sit it down right now? I go, yeah, right. You got okay, sit down and breathe. And then okay. So I was like screaming, my husband like, Tyler.
He's like, I know this
Yeah.
scream.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you thought you planning for the not Romadrama? I go, yes and no. I'm still waiting. I'm a little bit anxious, but it will be okay.
It will be, yes.
My husband, I wanted to go to Christmas time. He goes, running down there in New Jersey and then, but and it's too big. I don't
Big.
know, and I don't know. So I'm going to wait for the next one after New Jersey because I heard a rumor that they'll be back in the Midwest. So I'm not sure where,
Oh
but it was
yeah.
other places, and I'm going because I already made plans with Kim, and her mom, and Sylvia. We're gonna go down there. So we'll see what happens. But then I was like, okay, I've had two dramas under my belt
Yes.
and a Christmas card under my belt. Now I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons for both events
Yes.
in the most nicest way as possible without stepping on any toes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because I know it's very competitive between the
Yeah.
two, and I'm just trying to understand it better. And just like, sometimes I think I'm just,
Yes. Yes. Me too. I just want to go to everything and watch everything.
no, no. So he was like, okay. But you should tell me, I know I'm a little bit selfish with my Titama. And that's the hallmark with that I get the selfish with Titama and Christmas and all that stuff. But no, come on. No, maybe eventually, but right now, no. My bread, I bake every weekend. I go
Ooh,
all out for Christmas. Yeah, I start baking the day after my husband's birthday. And my house is literally covered in Christmas stuff the day after my husband's birthday. His birthday was on Thanksgiving. I wanted to decorate before. So I put a stocking up. He's like, wow. She goes, what is that on the wall for? My birthday is tomorrow. I'm like,
I'll take it
Daddy
down.
said we can't decorate for Christmas until the day after her birthday. So Maddie, my daughter, and my son were like, midnight, or do back midnight.
I love that you do it at midnight on Thanksgiving.
Shut everything up. I buy everything every year for Christmas. I think, I like that. I like that. I should like put everything up and I leave it out until the end of January, maybe February.
That's the way it should be. I love decorations.
Mhm.
Brand keeps the tree up all year long in one of his rooms in his house.
I wish I could do that, but I go
Right?
to real treat. I don't do bake. But I might have a small bake one,
Yes.
decorated every month, like from November to January. The bake one will be football tree, while my real tree is everything.
Yes. Yes.
Who knows? Okay, well, the Romadrama, what Palm Beach, your birth event, or did you have a couple of events before that?
I had done the Christmas cons
Okay,
for the couple of years before that and the Christmas con online.
okay,
But it was really fun getting to do Romadrama in West Palm Beach because my mom went too. And my sister and I did a
yeah,
bundle game. And I got to have my bridal shower with Brittany Bristow, which was so fun because
yeah, with
Alex,
Brittany.
yeah, it was so fun. What was funny is that originally a couple people were like, wait, are they marrying each other? And we were like, no, but I mean, I would love that.
Yeah, that too. I didn't realize I was like, oh, they're both getting married. Oh, okay.
It was so much fun. And I'm not that big into I love going to weddings, but I'm not that big at wedding culture or planning stuff like that for me. Like I haven't even planned my wedding yet. But it was really nice to have someone else plan the bridal shower. And like it was just really, really sweet for Sarah and Catherine and Julie to plan it from suspenders unbuttoned to plan everything. And
Yeah,
we just had a blast. It was such a fun time. And yeah, I like it felt like a very intimate experience at Romadrama where we really got to talk to everyone and a lot of one-on-one time. So that was really, really great.
yeah, yeah. I meant to go to the event, but I was stuck in line.
The lines were long. That's the thing. Like when I would walk past, I was like, oh, there's a lot happening. So it's hard to get to everything you want. But I felt like at Romadrama, at
Yeah.
least we would like get to wave hi to each other as we were like running past in the hall.
So I'm like in line. There were a couple of people that I knew that was like, man, I should need to go over to the Friday show. I should look at something. Okay, something.
Wait a second.
And I go back to we moon that much. And I tired of breathing back. Oh my, that line from yeah, it's for you. Get to work.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The lines, well, I like how they also like had it so that you could like go in the back and like just chat and it felt like a very um intimate kind of setting, which was really nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was my first event, and I was just like in awe. I mean, every time I see Sarah walking by or Gabrielle walking by, I'm like, thank you. Because I'm so glad you have to find new company. I mean, I was already excited for Atlanta. I was like, 20 more days. Oh my God, 20 more days. And then one family that you here, they postponed that. I was like, wait, what? No, they did not postpone that. So I texted Gabrielle. I was like, "Girl, how did you know that? I'm like, I got an email. That's how I knew. She was like, we're not going to really say anything but COVID procedure protocol. So we
Oh,
promise
wow.
anybody who's going to Atlanta will immediately transfer over to West Palm Beach and there will be more surprises. I was like, okay, rather than June, I'm 135 more days. Great. I went
But
from
who's counting?
she goes, but it made the time worthwhile to me tired, right? Yeah, happy birthday to me. She got the birthday in June 2nd. So yeah, great. It was perfect. I mean, the two tickets, the Paradise premiere, I was starstruck.
Oh my
When I
gosh, that was
walked in with
amazing.
my hotel roommate, Mary, and Andrew walking out, I was like, Andrew Walker. He goes, yes, that's me. I'm like, oh, you're more handsome in person.
He is,
Can
isn't
I get a
he?
hug?
And he's so nice.
No. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bring this up
Oh
again.
no, I'd love to see
Blast
it.
from the past. So I must take a picture of Trevor.
Oh
But
yeah.
someone got in the way. Someone right here.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite photos. That
Yeah,
cracks me up every time I look at
yeah.
it.
I see a pop up. I was shocked. I love to move.
I just got in the way. I just got in the way. I just got between you and Trevor.
Yeah, I was just like, and I'm thinking all these people, I was like, okay, oh my God, and Danny Bunham, Trevor, and Ryan, and everybody else. I was just thinking, I was a little bit, not here yet. Mary go going, well, I'm like, Tyler, not here, go, hello, I did everybody. She goes, you know how he is. I'm like, okay. So I sat down, watched the movie and stuff. I'm like, I think I'm gonna go for a drink. I go in there, I see everybody else, and at that time, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not know what poster was.
Yes, that's okay. You're forgiven.
To deliver. Not at first, I'm not my kind of thing, but I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, Dad, Kristen, and then I'm like, okay, back to the movie, watch the movie, and I'm finished. As soon as I walk in for the food, I started shaking. My knees were shaking. Mouth, come on, no, I need to eat first. I need to eat first. So I'm walking around, grabbing food, trying to, really little, I'm nervous. He goes, why? I'm like, Tyler's over there. He was like, okay, just eat, be cool, and walk over there.
Cool.
Like, okay, thanks, Trevor. I'm like, eat out. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I walk back. Mary, I can't do it. She's like, come on. You know me. I met him in New Jersey Christmas time. I told them about you that you were coming to Florida. Come on. Okay. I'm walking. I'm right in front of him. He looked at me. Mary, like, I'm like, I know I'm almost 20, 39, 40, but inside I'm like 15.
Exactly.
You know? And then when I met him, the rest was history. My knees were sick. I came up to my knees a week. Just like Lizzie knees, and it was all with you. You're like, you know that movie by her. Everything around. Everything around. So, when he emerged from the ice cream powder, I'm gone.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gone. You know that movie, it was all with David. Other movies, great, but it was all with David for me.
It was always, that is so good, that movie. Yeah. They have really good chemistry, Aaron and Tyler.
Yeah, for sure. I hope they have another movie eventually. Aaron and Tyler. And Tyler with Bethany Joyland. Perfect.
They are great. She's a fantastic actor too.
Yeah, but that was my hotline, and then after all that, I got to the hotel. My daughter would call him, and she goes, "How do you get him?" I'm like, Tyler. She goes, "Hey."
Does she think Tyler's cute?
She did them crazy. She did a really bad Hallmark. And I like last year, I watched the Christmas movie, the was in July. She goes, oh my God, Mom, it's July. I'm like, no, it's not. It's Christmas in July. Do you need something? Can we go to Walgreens? Sure, after that movie.
After.
Again,
they're priorities.
In July.
Priorities in Christmas in July.
Yeah, but sure. We have a 10-minute wrap up. So if you have any comments or questions you want to know about me, this is your time.
Well, you said that you're willing to reveal any of your secrets. So I wanted to know, what is your biggest secret?
My biggest secret. Okay, let me think. I don't have a lot of them, but let me think. My biggest secret. My biggest secret. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's really a secret or anything, but my biggest secret is I can wish. It'll probably be everything, everyone secret, whatever, but I wish I'm making that to stay home because I really don't. I mean, there are some moments I love my job, and some moments I'm just like, this 55 is a long way to go to retire. I'm 40. And that, and I'm working on 2 different books, children's books.
Oh, wow.
So
That's amazing.
I'm trying to all of the writing that
Yeah.
made sense and clear and ready to go. Once that in, I need to find someone who will be willing to illustrate it for me,
Yeah.
and then somehow publish it. But it really mainly for my kids, because growing up when I was playing with my daughter, she was called Ladybug. And then when I was playing with my son, he was called Monkey. So I have the personalized memory of story into children's book. And also I'm working on the children's book by a story that my grandmother, who passed away 2 years ago, she was growing up telling that story. Every time I sleep over, she would tell that same story over and over. So I wanted to get that on paper before I forget.
I
To
love
do
that.
something for my kids. So my secret is maybe trying to become a children's author, writer, eventually. I mean, I grew up writing, drawing. I've always wanted to be a teacher, also part-time author, artist.
Well, I love that. And if you want, one of my really good friends, her name is Paige Howard. She just published a children's book called A Pigeon in Paris, Petite Takes Flight. So if you ever want to talk to her, this was her
Yeah,
first book that she published. So I can connect you to. I'm sure she'd love to talk to you. She's a
sure.
wonderful person. I think you guys would really click and have good
Perfect.
energy
I had
together.
all of the stories and stuff. My aunt would help me because she's an author too. She's
Oh,
really
that's amazing.
8 or 10, but she's the animal telepathic. She communicates with animals, and she'd have like some kind of spiritual. All of her books are good. I would just like read them. I'm like, wow, this
Oh,
is really, really,
wow.
really good. So she's been helping me with detailed description, and because I can't do my aunt. Because she's there, that right there. That, thank you. So I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. I'm trying to get it all done for
Yeah.
Christmas this year or Christmas next year. See how that goes.
Well, if you want to connect with my friend, I'm
Yeah,
sure she'd love it. And the Hallmark guys have their book too, so I'm sure they'd be happy to talk to you
yeah,
about their children's book.
yeah. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I have so much
They're
fun with
really
them on
fun.
their podcast.
We gotta get you to come to Bramblefest sometime. Because
Bramblefest. They told me
Bramblefest.
about it. I'm already traveling in July, but I'll see what I could do. If not, I would set aside for next year. Then you gotta come. You got a secret guide for we can't tell, but you gotta come. Well, I try my best, guys. Eventually, I get there.
I know who the secret. Do you know who the secret guest is? I'll text it to you. I'll text you then who the
Yeah,
secret
you
guest
got
is
me.
this year. I'll let you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But next year you gotta come.
Yeah, but one of these days, but probably not this July, but maybe next year. I'm going to go to the Christmas con after New Jersey once they announced, because they're doing the 90 con. I'm like, okay,
Yes.
keep going. But they announced the celebrate the Christmas con. I'm like, keep going. I know December kind of around the corner, but I got a plan. The Christmas con and the Grand Budapest.
Yes. We'll try and get you to as many things as we can.
Yeah, but sure. Yeah, if there's anything else you want to know,
Well, I did have one more question if you have time for it. I'm very, very interested in love stories. So I was wondering how you met your husband.
oh, my husband. Okay, it's a funny story actually. We met through a mutual friend in college. Okay, that time I was just starting off with someone at then.
Oh.
My first impression of him.
That's okay.
Okay, I back then I was more of a smile person. I mean, I like a person smile, and I'm sorry to say a person back.
Totally,
That's not the
totally
reason why I
understandable.
like Tyler Hynes, because every time I like him because he's the whole person. Okay. Anyway, so my friend, she was introducing me to him. I'm like, hey, this is my friend Jason. He's here to visit the camp, but they visit me. So this is Kat, my friend. She's the one that really pushed me to get up, go to class. Go, hey, nice to meet you. I'm like, nice to meet you too. But I'll catch you later. I gotta go to class. So she's like, go to class. And then my friend dropped something, so he picked it up, and she's like, okay. And I left. I did not know about what happened after until we got together. So I don't think like an guy. Cool. I told that I like him. I'm like, well, I hope something worked out for the two of you. I hope. And then back forward to the 2 years and 11 months. That's how long I was with my boyfriend before he broke up with me. Well, actually, I'm glad that I broke up with him, but broke up. And I was like, whatever. And my mom, they come home for Thanksgiving. I mean, just went through a breakup. And I know there's a protest going on for that president in the university. I don't have the money. I want to save my money, but she goes, I pay for your ticket. You come home for Thanksgiving. Not fine. So I came home for Thanksgiving just to reach out. I literally didn't talk to anybody. I didn't even talk to my ex or my best friend from college. And then I texted my friend, who was my husband friend right now, whatever. I was like, hey, it's remember that your friend Jason, he stopped by. What's his screen name? Blue Eye something. She goes, I don't know, figure out it out. Okay, I just wanted to know how you're doing. So I figured out his screen name.
Oh my gosh.
And so I am Mimi, just talking. He was like, hey, Kat, how's it going? I'm surprised to remember me. I'm like, yeah, college is good. You know, how the boyfriend, fine, stuff like that. I don't want to talk about it. You know that? I'm like, no, I don't want to talk about him. You know, oh, okay, so how college? I'm like, yeah, I'm graduated about 2 years, you know. What if I'm joining a sorority? I'm home for Thanksgiving, you know. I thought, oh, cool. That moment right there. Don't you like me? No, I told myself I would be a thinker for 6 months because I've been with the guy for almost 3 years. I'm going to be a thinker for 6 months. So, no, I do not like you. You know, okay, whatever you say. And I would talk every single day. And then 6 months later, 7 months later, whatever, family, I thought, well, what you think if I came to visit you? I'm like, what happened to the friend? You know, she goes, oh, we're not really friends anymore. She liked me, but then she got mad at me because I didn't like her that way. I think of her as a sister. So because we were so close. I was like, yeah, you could come and visit me, but I'll be busy because I am the head of the pledge program for my sorority, so I have a lot of responsibility. Because I have fun on campus, I could just hang out with them while you're busy doing your hazing and stuff. I'm like, we don't haze.
Doing your hazing.
And then while he was there for about 2 weeks, though, just floating around, and he stayed with me. He was like, I want to ask you a question. I was like, you know the answer. He was like, would you be my girlfriend? And then we've been together ever since. We thought I loved you right there.
You said I love you there, and you were together ever since.
Yeah,
that's a wonderful.
We were together then because during the whole 6 months of talking, I felt like I had dreamed. And I had the feeling, I mean, I literally had a dream of us together dancing at a wedding. And he was like, what's that? No, I'm not going to tell you my dream. Because what is that? No. No. He was like, come on, you like me. I'm like, yes, I like you. But yeah. And then after 1 week, he was with me. We were together. 2007. We were together since 2007. And we got engaged 10 months later. And I got pregnant a year later. And then my grandmother was like, why don't you get married first? I was like, no, I'm pregnant. So we're going to go with that. Go with the flow. We're going with that. We're going to go for this wedding day. And my grandmother, I'm going to talk to him for a minute. And then, like, so I'm like, grandma, you know, don't do that. I want to watch the word come out of my mouth. I'm like, okay, grandma. You leave her, you answer me. And my husband, my husband right now, I never leave her. I love your granddaughter. She's the one. We're raise the baby, we're gonna get married, and hopefully have another kid after. I'm like, excuse me? Look at me right now.
Hitting me up for this.
Right. So that's the whole thing. I mean, when I told my husband my birth impression of him, I was like, you are a bum. He was like, I was a sexy one. I was like,
He bum with a good butt.
yeah. Yeah, so we've been together since 2007. I'm married 13 years this upcoming July. And 2 kids.
July, what's your anniversary? July what?
July 24th.
Oh, happy anniversary.
The middle of the summer. Thank you. We try to put the anniversary, what is it? I'm like, the middle of the summer. My husband, what date is that? I'm like, we start from the birthday of summer and the birthday of fall. Or something, and then you go all the way into the middle. He's like, okay. So we did that. And
I love
then
that.
2 years after we got married, the girl that liked him, she got married on the exact same date at my wedding.
She was like, hey, if I can't have it with him on that date, somebody else on that date.
Right, that was the only date that my mom could do, that because of a religion or culture. Okay. But just to let you know, he came to me. I did not say to him. I had a boyfriend that time. So he came to me. I'm sorry. She goes, yeah, well, yeah.
That is an amazing meet cute. Thank you for sharing it, Kat.
No problem.
So good.
The Hallmark movie or good jumping out that I mean, like a bit of lady, and someone a bit of lady guy who had a very good handy to put it out there.
The best, Tiny.
Yeah, but sure. Thank you for coming on here.
It was
And
great.
I wish you the best of luck with the social media and posting and live for the 90s con. And I'm sure maybe we'll talk again before Christmas con in December. And I will be stalking Instagram or Twitter or Threads.
Threads. I guess we're doing that now.
It's interesting.
It is. We'll see what happens over there. But I'm so glad that we finally got to do this, Kat.
Sure.
And I can't wait to see
Okay,
the rest of
one
your
person wants to
podcast.
say hi. Taylor, come and say hi to Jack.
Hi.
Look at my son Taylor.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Sonic is very cool. I used to play the video game Sonic
Do
the
you know
Hedgehog.
something cool?
It's cool.
I know some stuff about Sonic that no one knows yet.
Really? How do you know it?
It's because I'm a Sonic expert.
That's amazing.
Did
Can
know
you
that
tell what it is?
Did you know that there's going to be 9 movies of Sonic?
9 No, I had no idea. That's amazing. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it up.
Can we go to the pool?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
No.
Go. Maybe.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Because I don't know if it's that hot as human or because the weather's been cooled down yesterday after the thunderstorm.
Your son's so cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You are.
It's always fun on one of my podcasts. It's a mom time. I'm like, yeah.
Guess what?
What?
This is the best mom ever.
Oh, she is a great mom, isn't she?
Yeah.
And you're a really good son too. I can tell.
Yeah.
She brought my whole family to Hawaii.
Oh, that's awesome. I've never been to Hawaii, but I really want to go.
It's amazing.
I can't wait to go.
We went to 2 different islands, and one of them had a giant candy store.
Really? Did you get anything good in the candy store?
I got a gumball like that was this big
Oh my
on
goodness.
the giant gumball machine. It
Oh,
was
that
like
sounds so good.
right up here.
Really? Oh my goodness. Do you remember what color it was?
Red.
Oh, red's my favorite. Red and
My
blue.
gumball was red, and the gumball machine was red.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love red and blue gumballs. They're my 2 favorite.
Me too.
They're so good.
I love my mom.
Oh, your mom is the best. I'm so glad that I got to meet you today.
Yeah.
She says really good things about you. And I'm excited for the Sonic movies now.
Yeah, the third one coming out. You should told me that. That's something we will have to see.
Well, wait, it's not out yet.
Not out yet.
I saw like some stuff about the Sonic 3 movie. Like I saw a picture that said Sonic 3, and it was showing some of the characters. You know, like Shadow,
Yeah.
Amy.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite character?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is probably Knuckles.
Really?
Because he's like, you always have a wise cracking joke.
Uh-huh. I
And
love
he
people with a
said-
good sense of humor.
And he said, I want to know where's my victory carriage?
I think that's a wise choice.
Good luck for that. Oh,
Good to meet you.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness,
thank you for being here, and he's the sweetheart.
the best.
Thank you for your time here today, and I will do a little bit of editing, and I'm going to post it up there.
Perfect. And I'll repost. And thank you so much, Kelsey, for this. This was great. And thank you, Kat. I had so much fun. I love our girl talk.
Yeah, have fun and have a great rest of the summer.
Thanks,
Thank
you
you for
too.
being here. Bye, Jack.
Bye.